Have you guys ever heard of the red door that takes you into a room that gives you overpowered chests and loot? Well, the blue door is similar to this. Not much is known about the blue door and its origins, but the story begins here. It starts off as a player hops onto Warzone and decides to play Verdansk solo to try to look for the red door. He really wanted to know for himself, so he looked all over the map. When it was time, he dropped into hospital and went into one of the houses to try to get some guns just in case if he ran into another player. He gets decent weapons and some armor, so he starts to head out and look for the red door. He looks all over hospital and he finds an enemy and kills the enemy. When the enemy died, the enemy told him in a deaf mic that the blue door was nearby and to not enter it. The player was confused. Blue door? What? The player had never seen a blue door before. Could this have been with the new Season 5 Reloaded update? No, he checked the patch note and never found anything related to a blue door. Curious, the player decides to go on a hunt to try to look for where the blue door was. The blue door must have been close to where the enemy died. He looked all over the place and he couldn't find it. But there was one spot that caught his attention. There was a small shack just outside the landscape of hospital. When he got closer, there was a blue glowing thing. Could this be it? Could this be where the blue door is? He went inside the shack and he finally found the blue door. He went inside and his screen started to turn blue. He was teleported into the lobby, but this wasn't just the normal lobby. Everything was blue and there were no players. There was a countdown of when the game would start. After the countdown ends, nothing unusual happens. The helicopter comes, and this time, instead of jumping off, his operator gets pushed off by what looks to be blue demons, and he still has a parachute, so he pops it in. And he is in Verdansk, but something seems off. When he gets closer to the ground, he finds that everything is destroyed. The houses, the areas, everything is destroyed, and there is fire everywhere. He can't find anybody, and when he looks at the player count, there are only 2 people, him and someone else. He tries to find this person. There is fire and destruction everywhere he looks. When the gas comes in, he sees that is not the regular gas, it is blue and has a weird sensation about it. He wants to know what happens if you go in it, so he goes in it and his screen starts to turn blue, and in real life, his head starts to get dizzy and his stomach starts to hurt and he feels like he is about to throw up. He gets out of this blue gas immediately and the effects are gone. He now tries to loot and gear up to find this person. He buys UAVs and the person is not popping up on the map. The gas is about to take up the entire map and he starts to hear screaming in what seems to be the other side of where the gas is. He decides to go near that area and he finds the dead body of an operator. The body is covered in blue liquid and blood and the body is disfigured. The gas is about to close him in and he looks to his left and he finds this person. Finally, it was his own operator, but it was glitched. It was blue and some body parts were missing. This player tells him that he is not supposed to be here and it lets out a loud scream that crashes the game. He has never encountered that beast again and stays away from the blue doors, so please, if you ever find a blue door, never enter it or be prepared for an adventure.
On call with the fight now. 20 years and it seemed like a lifetime. I've been hanging every day from a lifeline. Why these fuckers tell it dinner every night?